Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Metroid Prime for the Nintendo GameCube. It's Prime time! Last time, we made our way through Phazon Mines, fought off a horde of space pirates, and grabbed the Power Bomb expansion after a long, grueling 45-minute trek through the space pirate headquarters. And today, we're going to do all of that again with our newly acquired Power Bombs in order to grab new upgrades and expansions along the way. This isn't quite as bad as the backtrack through the research lab in Phendrana drifts, but yeah, it's something we gotta contend with all over again. So yeah, and oh boy, that's not quite what I was expecting coming out of the save station, especially since we just got done fighting a grueling mini boss. But oh man, this place just doesn't really let up for 1 second, huh? So despite the fact that there is a Bendisium rubble right here, it's not quite necessary that we head this way quite yet. That's mostly because it leads to the main boss of Phazon Mines, and we don't quite have the tools to go and fight him just yet. And yeah, power bomb ammunition does count as part of your research logbook entry, so make sure you do so. Thank you very much. Do not forget. Por favor. So, yeah, it's not quite as bad as the research lab backtrack, mostly because there is an actual incentive for going back through these areas and, getting all of these things that you missed, because Bendesium, as you might recall, has been a hindrance in our playthrough. There have been a lot of areas that have been sealed off to Bendesium, and we're basically going to say fuck yeah to all of it and make all of it our bitch. Uh, there's plenty of things we can get along the way, and I'm hoping to make good use out of all of those things we find along said way. Oh boy, what's a backtrack without some elite pirates? Gotta play the patience game. Patience, young Padawan. Takes a lot of missiles to bring him down. Christ. Okay. So you might recall that in this very room there was a pile of Bendesium. On the other side. And we're going to be taking care of that in just a moment. Man, why were all of these boxes earlier? I don't remember seeing them the first time I went through this room. What the hell? Anywho, blow this open. And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hesitant on doing another part today because, like, I had just got done recording nothing but 45 minutes worth of gameplay, literally. And I don't know. I'm the kind of person who can't talk for excessively long periods of time because I have this bad tendency to just build up mucus in my throat, and it strains my throat pretty badly as well. And I was like, do I really, really, really want to record another part of Metroid Prime? But you know what? I've got the energy to do it, kind of. I might as well go ahead and, say fuck it. I've got some... I've definitely got my dues here that I've got to make up for, not uploading in so long that I've got to make up for, like, leaving you guys hanging for as long as I had. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to put aside my personal feelings somewhat and, try to power through it, I'd imagine. Okay, so now that we have power bombs, we can open that up. come through here and turn off all of this toxic gas. Was I meant to scan those? I don't think I was. Crap. I'm gonna have to look up if that was the case. You know, going back to this room, like off screen or something, because oh man, if that was a permanently messable enemy, I'm gonna be so mad. Ugh. It just sucks that they gotta lodge something like that through this gauntlet, you know? Oh man. So, alright, buddy. What are you doing? What are you doing? Waiting for me to blast you open with a missile, that's what. I was like, why the fuck is he standing here? I was just complimenting them for having, like, decent AI in the last part, outside of them, like, falling off of things for some reason. And, like, I guess they happen to be the sole exception to the rule, apparently. I don't know. At least I'm dealing with these guys and not the wave troopers. Like, these guys aren't nothing. I can't really aim at them properly, yeah. But they go down with the ice beam all the same, so I guess it's not really much of a problem or hindrance. Ha. So, yeah, I believe I want to check out the maintenance tunnel, actually. See if we can't do anything over here. Nice. Oh, wait a second. We're not supposed to be over here yet. Yeah, no. That's for a little bit later. They're trying to trick us, you see. Trying to steer us off in the wrong direction. And they already did that once earlier. But I see you, game. I'm not gonna fall for your tricks. But I am gonna constantly get wailed on by this space pirate right here. Oh my god. Okay. So I'm gonna go upstairs. Perhaps. Mayhaps. Please apps. We'll find a way back. In fact, actually, wait a second. Is it over here? Yeah, what the heck? Oh crap! I'm going the wrong way. God damn it! All of these fucking space pirate research rooms, they all look the same. Ugh! I guess you can only pull off. It looks like a lab room, like every once in a while, you know. Okay. Let's see, we can't get anything worthwhile out of this. Alright. Yeah, it's not so bad. It's not like last time where you had to fight your way through a bunch of space pirates again to get back to, like, Thardus back in Phendrana Drifts. In fact, most of the enemies we fight are pretty optional, so to speak, so, like, we can just run past a lot of this nonsense. Oh boy. Oh well, fuck it. I'm not gonna waste any more time on this. Oh Jesus. No. Can't be taking unnecessary damage now. Okay, so I did mention that we couldn't do much else here until we took care of this with some power bombs. I'm gonna do just that. So now what we need to do is position the yellow thing over here, I think. I have to check because it's difficult to tell where this thing's supposed to be connected to. Okay, did we get it right? It's hard to tell. Yeah, we did. Okay, cool. Awesome. So, that leaves us with this. So we need to come over here. And, actually, nope, jump down here. Connect the yellow thingy to the other yellow thingy. Lol. Okay. Awesome. I see what the game was trying to do there. It was trying to trick me into putting it into another spot. This one's a little bit more complex than the last time we did this. Sick. Alright. So this here will lead us to our next upgrade, which most people will pass by. I don't blame them, because for whatever reason, despite this being a clearly important upgrade, the map or guidance system didn't quite point this out to us for whatever reason. I don't really know why. So yeah, just come back through here, and here we are, the grapple beam. And the grapple beam, I'm gonna be quite frank, I really don't like its Prime incarnation. It was actually kind of cool in Super Metroid because it was this kind of gimmicky close range weapon as well. And you can use it in a multitude of different ways besides latching onto different things. And you can kind of control like your swing, like distance and all. And it was really fun to play around with and like maneuver your jumps as you were toying around with it, you know? In this game, it's the very definition of limited. It's kind of like how you would take Sonic's momentum and, put it into 3D. It doesn't quite work as well in 3D because you don't have the momentum-based gameplay to make it more, free-form and in-depth. And it just turns into something that looks pretty on-screen but very limited in actual practice. Yeah, this is all it really does. You want to make sure you scan it first because once you get the grapple beam, you can scan these points and you can add them to your research data. And this is all it does. Like, you saw this at the very beginning of the game when we were escaping Frigate Orpheon. But, like, this is all it does. You lock onto it with the L button, and you swing from one destination to another. And you don't even get to really use it for combat. It's strictly, like, a progression barrier tool, if anything. Like, it's there to get rid of progression barriers, and that's about it. It's probably my least favorite, like, Metroid Prime incarnation of a weapon. Like, for the most part, I do like how, like, for most upgrades in the series, like, or at least in Prime, they actually added this cool spin on them to make them more than, what they initially appeared to be like in the 2D games outside of, well, the Spider Ball, as we're talking about this at the same time. Oh my god. But, yeah, the Spider Ball and the Grapple Beam, I would say, definitely took the most damage in the transition from 2D to 3D because they're just not quite as versatile and fun as they used to be, unfortunately. So yeah, this here's a shortcut. I don't know why we couldn't have any more shortcuts like this on the way back, but whatever. Okay. And we're only 15 minutes in. Only took us about a third of the time it took us to actually get through Phazon Mines. I guess taking on hordes of space pirates as you're fighting through a base really does make a significant difference, huh? Oh man. I'm just gonna ignore all of this, and we're gonna head out of here, because we have another upgrade waiting for us in Talon Overworld, and it is the last visor upgrade in the game, and it's going to be an important part of our arsenal, because without it, we cannot fight the primary boss of Phazon Mines. And right after that, we have to get another upgrade elsewhere. So we're going to be taking a leave of absence from Phazon Mines for a little bit, because there's not really much in the way of like upgrades and Phazon Mines. Like, it's one of the last areas in the game after all, and I guess they didn't really take the time to consider that maybe we can use this for other things as well, besides, you know, the end game collectathon, I suppose. I don't know, it just seems weird to me that you spend like 70% of the game in like Phendrana and Chozo ruins, and then like you don't even get to see Phazon Mines until like the last third of the game or so. I don't know. It's a very weird design choice, I guess, but I mean, I didn't design the game. Retro did. You'd have to ask them why they held up on us for so long, having us come to that area, and not being quite as vital to our exploration as the other areas are. Yeah, we're gonna come into here, and oh, I guess I already activated this, huh? I haven't actually edited part 12 yet, so my memory is a little bit hazy as for what I did exactly in this area. So yeah, I believe we did kind of check out this area to some extent in the last video. Or not last video, but part 12. You know what I'm talking about. And couldn't really do much because we didn't have the power bombs on hand. Well, now that we do, we're gonna come up here and take care of some business. We got a lot of stuff to do, my friends. Alright, so a lot of people were Mystic expansion, and I don't quite blame them. In fact, I almost forgot it for a second, up until I heard the humming. Was it right here? No, it's up here. What am I doing? Okay. You wanna boost ball your way up here? Oh man, this is a lot trickier than I remembered it being. Oh god, no! What the hell? Why am I having so much trouble with this? This really shouldn't be that hard. Oh god, okay, there we go. It's in this thing. Yeah, Ken. It's in that thing, not the other thing. How were you thinking? Okay. Why am I going so slow? Okay. And with that, there it is. We just plopped right into its location. But no, the real challenge is going to be actually getting out of here. But yeah, this is the last visor in the game. We're almost done, guys. Not many upgrades left, so to speak. So, yeah, we have the X-ray scope. And, yeah, this is the very same X-ray scope that was in Super Metroid. I think it's kind of cool that they made it into, like, an actual visor you can see through in this game. So, much like much like its appearance in Super Metroid. Oh my god, I'm definitely taking a break after this part. Ugh. You can see invisible things and objects that can be torn down with other beams and weapons and all that shit. provided you put this on. So yeah, you can tell that there is more than what meets the eye in this area. There's definitely something behind this wall. So, we're gonna take our power bomb and just blow it all up. And will you look at that? It's a nice little sanctuary looking area. Now, there is one other thing I'd like to find before heading out of here. And that's gonna be another Chozo artifact. In fact, can I blow this open? Awesome. Sick. So not only do we need to get out of here, we need to use this as an opportunity to find ourselves another Chozo artifact. And wow, that was a lot easier than I remembered it being. Okay. I thought that it was going to be some kind of elaborate, like, treasure hunt like the other Chozo artifacts have been so far, but no, that's not the case with this one. What the hell? The 7th of the 12. Sick. Nice. Alright. 4 down, 8 more to go. Okay. So, what are we looking for here? Way to get up, that's what. In fact, actually, here we are. That was kind of awkward. And yeah, what's going on here? Oh, Jesus. Okay, gotta watch where I'm stepping! Yeah, we're just on the scale of all kinds of awkward today, aren't we? Jesus fucking Christ. So... Okay. Oh, should have jumped over here. I'm a fucking retard. Oh, well, of course. I was like, there should have been more than just an empty chamber here with, like, an upgrade and a Chozo artifact. There had to have been something guarding it, and I guess that was the cue. Oh, boy. Can't have an important room without a Chozo Ghost battle, I suppose. Oh, man. Actually, oh, Jesus Christ. Actually, wait a second. We have the X-ray scope. We don't care about these jokers. So now that we have the X-ray scope, or the X-ray visor, I'm calling it by its Super Metroid name for whatever reason. Basically, we don't have to worry about it. The Chozo Ghost stopping at a certain location before we blast it. We can actually constantly keep our lock on said foe and blast them off pretty easily with the X-ray scope, which is pretty sick. I think this is a pretty good way of showcasing that, yes, your visor does indeed help in combat, and it's going to be an integral part of our kit when we go and fight the boss in Phazon Mines. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. This guy doesn't stand a chance. And he's like, what in the world, man? My gimmicks aren't working anymore. Get out of here. You guys don't scare me no more. Yeah, I kind of figured. Okay. So next up, I do believe we need to head back to Magmoor Caverns, because there are 2 upgrades we can find in Magmoor Caverns. And it's funny because, like, up until this point in the game, like, Magmoor Caverns hasn't been much more than just like a crossroads between, like, integral areas of the game that we need to go to and, like, you know, constantly go back and forth in to, like, reach said areas. And now we can take this opportunity to go back to these areas, or go back to Magmore Caverns and get something worthwhile out of it for once. So, yeah, I guess we'll have to take this elevator. This elevator's going to take us back to Chozo Ruins, but that's not going to be too much of an issue, considering that we can actually get a few upgrades along the way. Or not upgrades, but expansions. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Man. Been a while since I've been back here, huh? Just gonna ignore all of this nonsense. I was kind of hesitant on coming back through this area at first because I wanted the last beam upgrade before coming through here, because I would have been able to use that for the Chozo statue here, but I can't quite do that just yet, unfortunately. So... nope. Screw that. Screw that nonsense. I'm out of here. Okay, so this room, I believe, has an expansion waiting for us. All we have to do right here... oh, man, there's Chozo ghosts in here, too. What the hell? Where you at? Oh, man, I'm running out of missiles. Shoot. I need you guys to get out of here. Did I even get to fire that off? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, I guess that's that then, huh? Oh, wow. Plated parasite. Well, I'm glad I took the time to scan that. Those guys are pretty rare too, now that I think about it. Alright, so we blew this open with a power bomb, and now I can use said opportunity to explore this area up here. This will lead us to another missile tank, I believe. And yeah, now that I think about it, we do have the gravity suit, so that kind of opens up the possibility to find more upgrades, I guess. Well, not upgrades, but expansions. But again, you know what I mean. Shut up. I was like, wait a second. Where's the drop shadow? Oh, God, that was close. Oh, my God. That was reckless. Holy shit, that was so fucking reckless. Okay, so yeah, now that we have the gravity suit, we can go through a good number of areas and get some stuff. I didn't really quite think about that up until now. So we might not be able to head to Magmore Caverns in this part, unfortunately. Yeah, nope, we're coming through this way. Yeah, I'm gonna put this gravity suit to use within one of the upcoming rooms here and grab something that I had intended to go after in a previous part, but couldn't quite do so earlier. It's going to be for something very important, I assure you. Go away. Why did your Ice Shriek Pet cousin show up earlier, by the way? Yeah, fuck all of you. I got enough energy to spare. I don't care if I'm being reckless at this point. Oh my god. Get in there. Ah! Okay. I was about to say, if this room was home to another pair of Chozo ghosts, I would have lost my goddamn mind. Okay. So yeah, I tried to get something earlier. I didn't realize that, yeah, this room was specifically tailor-made to keep people away unless they had the gravity suit. So we're gonna do just that and head down here. And, okay. I mean, that's a missile expansion. I'll take that for now. I was kind of expecting a Chozo artifact, actually, but it's an obtainable MacGuffin nonetheless. But yeah, that's our queue. We gotta go all the way back to Magmore Caverns and actually get something from there for once. But there's another upgrade that's hidden there as well. That's not quite indicated by the objective marker that we'll be getting there as well. And it's not quite as important, but we'll be getting it nonetheless because this is a 100% playthrough after all. So, yeah. I don't know if I'm quite willing to go through there just yet. In fact, I might be more willing to. Yeah. Yep. Alright, so let's go ahead and end off the video for now. And we'll be sure to grab those other expansions along the way later, if I can remind myself to do so by editing this video. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching this clusterfuck of a video. I am going to rest my voice for a little bit, and I will see you guys back in the next video where we will go and grab the last beam upgrade and a couple other goodies along the way. So see you guys then.